Hi my dear students, in today's video we are going to discuss the book bank exercise answers of lesson 2 skipping shoes. Okay, 4th grade English lesson 2 skipping shoes. Read the comprehension questions now. Roman letter A, tick the correct answers. First question, one day Kitty was given a shiny dash. Option A, pair of shoes. Option B, plate. Option C, pair of gloves. The right answer is option A pair of shoes. Okay, ma? Now look at the second question. Kitty charmed all the girls by dash. Option A, being friendly. Option B, fetching Willy's ball. Option C, dancing prettily. The right answer is option C. Okay? Kitty charmed all the girls by dancing prettily. Now look at the third question. When Kitty's sister asked her to pick some strawberries, the shoes dash. Option A, stopped her from going to the strawberry bed. Option B, made her dance. And option C, landed her in the strawberry bed with one jump. The right answer is option C. When Kitty's sister asked her to pick some strawberries, the shoes landed her in the strawberry bed with one jump. Okay? Fourth question. The cricket thought Kitty was related to his cousin the grasshopper because Kitty dash. Option A, understood what the cricket said. Option B, took long leaps like him. Option C, spoke like him. The right answer is option B, that is took long leaps like him. Okay dear children, now look at Roman letter D. Match these words from the story with their meanings. Okay, now you have to match these words which are taken from the story with the right meaning of these words. First one, whined. Meaning of whine, that is option D. Okay, spoke in a complaining voice. Second one, trotting. Answer is option E. Trotting means moving at a quick, even pace. Third question, stubborn. Stubborn means refusing to agree or give in. Okay, that is option B. Fourth question, imitate. The answer is option C. Imitate means copy. Fifth one, pranks. The right answer is option A, that is naughty tricks. Okay dears? Okay, now look at Roman letter E. Words such as complained, grumbled and exclaimed can be used instead of said. Now choose suitable words from the box to complete these sentences. 5 sentences are given below. You have to complete these sentences by choosing a suitable word which is given from the box. Okay, the words given in the box are whined, exclaimed, ordered, told and requested. Now you have to pick out the word and fill in the suitable blanks. First question, how magical these shoes are. Kitty dash. Here it's an exclamatory sentence, right? Yeah, so you can write it Kitty exclaimed. Okay, how magical these shoes are. Kitty exclaimed. Second one, get me the rosiest apples from the garden. The king dash. Here, get me the rosiest apples from the garden. This is an example of imperative sentence, right? Yeah, so here you can use the word ordered. The king ordered. Get me the rosiest apples from the garden, the king ordered. Third question, please could you shut the door. Sweatpants and dash. Here, please could you shut the door. This is an imperative sentence. It is considered as a request, right? Yeah, so you can write requested. Please could you shut the door. Sweatpants and requested. Now look at the fourth question. I will be back late today. Rohan's mother dash him. Here the answer is told. Okay, I will be back late today, Rohan's mother told him. Fifth question. I don't want to go to the bed. The little girl dash. The answer is whined. Okay. I don't want to go to the bed. The little girl whined. Okay, dear children. Now look at Roman letter F. Use a dictionary to find the meanings of the words in the box and then write them against the given situations. Okay. So few words are given in the box. You have to find their meaning and then you have to write them against the given situations. Okay. Look at the first situation, that is winning the first prize in a story writing competition. Here the answer is jubilant. Okay. Second one, learning that grandpa has recovered from his illness. Here the suitable word is relieved. Okay. Third one, losing your favorite toy. Here the right answer is dismayed. Fourth one, coming home after playing outdoors all day. The answer is exhausted. Okay. Exhausted. The word exhausted is related to this particular sentence. Next one, the situation which is given is being comforted by your mother after waking up from a nightmare. The answer is reassured. Okay. Okay, dear children. Now look at the next Roman letter G. That is, circle the subjects and underline the predicates in these sentences. My dear children, you have already learnt about subject and predicate. Am I right? Yeah. Yes. Now let's recall what is subject and what is predicate. Okay. Every sentence has two parts. The first part is called as the subject and the second part is called as the predicate. The subject of a sentence tells us about the person, place, animal or thing being spoken about. Okay, dears? Yeah. Then what is predicate? The predicate tells us something about the subject. Okay. Subject always tells us about the person, place, animal or thing which is being spoken about. Okay. And the remaining part of the sentence comes under predicate. You have to remember, my dear children, verb always comes under predicate part of the sentence. Okay, dears? Yeah. Now I'll give you an example. Kitty had a pair of shiny new shoes. Now you are going to find out the subject part and the predicate part. Here if you see, Kitty is the subject and had a pair of shiny new shoes is the predicate. Okay, dears? Yeah. Now look at the exercise G. You have to circle the subjects and underline the predicates in these sentences. Okay. Look at the first question. Kitty did not want to go to the post office. Here which is the subject? The naming word which is given at first. Kitty. Okay. Kitty is the subject and the remaining words it comes under, the remaining part of the sentence comes under predicate. So Kitty, you have to circle the word Kitty and then underline the remaining part of the sentence. That is, you have to underline did not want to go to the post office. Now look at the second question. The sun shone brightly. Here which is the subject? The sentence is spoken about the sun, right? Yeah. So the sun is the subject. You have to circle the sun and the remaining part of the sentence shone brightly is the predicate. So you have to underline it. Now look at the third question. These mangoes are sour. So here it tells about the mangoes, right? Yeah. So these mangoes, that is the subject. You have to circle these mangoes and underline are sour. Fourth question. Some birds have made a nest here. Here if you see, the sentence is spoken about some birds, right? Yeah. So some birds is the subject part of the sentence and the remaining comes under predicate part. So you have to circle some birds and then underline have made a nest here. Okay, dear children. Now look at the next Roman letter H. Add suitable predicates to these subjects and make complete sentences. So, in this Roman letter, 5 questions are given and they are incomplete sentences, right? Yeah. Here you have to add suitable predicates to make these sentences a complete one. Okay, dears? Here You can write the answers by your own. I'll just give you an example, okay? If you are sure that your answers are right, you can even write other predicates, okay? Yeah. Look at the first one now. Kitty's shoes. Here you have to add a group of words to make it a complete sentence. So you can write it as Kitty's shoes were magical, okay? Yeah. Now second question. The ladies dash. I'll tell you one answer. The ladies decided to have coffee together. Third question. The students of this school dash. I'll give you answer. The students of this school have raised money for an orphanage. Next question. A pair of kittens. Here you have to add a suitable predicate. For example, you can write it as a pair of kittens were playing in the garden. Next one. The old lady's garden. Then you have to add a predicate. For example, you can write the old lady's garden is very beautiful. Okay? Hope it's clear to you. Okay, my dear children. Thank you. Have a nice day.